If you guys clicked on this video, this is probably one of the biggest stories that I've ever reported on by far. These are the kind of stories that would get my channel removed, to be honest with you. So I would be surprised if most of you will be able to even see this video considering the topic. But this is absolutely a gigantic story, and it's coming out from the Daily Wire, where Matt Walsh has apparently uncovered a trans healthcare provider's rubber stamping of sex change surgeries, ladies and gentlemen. They're essentially giving them out like fucking cookies, and they're trying to basically make money off of this entire mental illness, ladies and gentlemen. This is something we've been saying for such a long time. This is something that I've been saying for a long time, that they want to grift on this current fad that is known as the trans movement. There are a bunch of people, not just surgery professionals, if you even want to call them professionals. I'm going to call them professional mutilators, but even those kind of people, not just those people. You also have regular everyday folk that are all of a sudden becoming trans and going on TikTok and getting that sweet, sweet clout and those sweet, sweet brand deals because there's money in it, people. It's always money. When they say money is the root of all evil, it genuinely is. If you follow any sort of evil endeavors, you will probably find money to be the root cause at some point in time. So we're going to get into this crazy, crazy story, guys. But of course, before we do, just consider giving this video a like to push us out into the YouTube algorithm, and consider subscribing because we're on our way to 30,000 subscribers. We're trying to hit it before the end of the month. And if we do, our good friend Ryan Roger Athay has said that he will shave his beard live on Saturday Night Hypnosis if we can make it, because he doesn't think we can. So let's prove him wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with that being said, let's get into this absolutely insane article from Matt Walsh. It says some of the nation's largest transgender healthcare providers are rubber stamping approvals for life-altering sex change procedures and even falsely representing health diagnoses of patients so insurance companies will cover the medical expenses, Daily Wire host Matt Walsh revealed in a tweet thread Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, that is an absolute bombshell. That is something that we've been saying all the time, and they love to say, oh, you're just being a conspiracy theorist, right? You guys have heard that statement, right, all the time, that, oh, you're just being a conspiracy theorist, you're wearing a tinfoil hat, none of this really happens. It's all about providing people with health care. It's all about providing people with gender-affirming care to make sure they could be their true selves. That's all it's about. It's never about anything else. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw through the BS a mile away, as many of you have also saw through the BS a mile away, and what they're going to say in this article will truly probably shock you. So it says, in an undercover investigation, Walsh and his team discovered how easy it is to get approved for sex change surgery when one of the host producers got a thumbs up for whatever the hell you pronounce this as, because I can't pronounce it, a procedure to remove the bowels after just a 22-minute virtual appointment with Plume, the largest transgender healthcare provider in the U.S. 22 minutes. That's all it took, ladies and gentlemen. A 22-minute conversations, and they will give you the go-ahead to cut your balls off. 22-minute conversation. 22. It is absolutely insane. Walsh's producer, Greg Ree, got scheduled for a video call with Plume after providing a fake name on an intake form. Ree made it clear that he had not been experiencing gender dysphoria for 6 months or more. He mispronounced the name of the surgery he wanted, and he said he didn't know what effect the surgery would have on him. Yet, Plume's nurse practitioner told Ree she wanted to write the most solid letter possible to justify the surgery, Walsh explained. 3 days later, Plume sent a letter to Ree, who said his name was Chelsea Bootsy, saying Ree was experiencing significant ongoing gender dysphoria, despite Bootsy stating unequivocally that this was not the case, and recommending Chelsea for testicle removal. Walsh said that in a text message to Ree, Plume explained that the letters of recommendation are sent using a template based on standards provided by the Radical World Professional Association for Transgender Health, also known as WPATH. Plume sells letters of recommendation for $150 to those seeking transgender surgeries, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit, that is absolutely mind-blowing. They are literally selling you off for $150. You wanna confirm your mental illness, ladies and gentlemen? Just give them $150 and they'll write you whatever letter or recommendation they want that you want. That is I don't know how people are even like not upset about this. I don't know how people just, it's is insane. We're gonna, let me see what this video actually showcases. Let's see. Let me pause this, put it on full screen, and see what it says. Let's go.
And your dad is the one that's doing the hormone replacement therapy for you?
Yes, he's a doctor, and he knows a lot of doctors who do it, who prescribe it.
Perfect. And is your dad providing a letter for you as well?
No, that's part of why I'm yeah, I think there's a conflict there, and that's also part of the reasons why he involves other doctors with me as well, is he just thinks it's better to have an independent person do it. He could have done it. He told me he could have done it, but I said, yeah, better not to do that.
Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen. You can even see at the top here. You probably can't see it because my screen cuts it out. But his name has she, her, and hers pronouns there. And God, I can't even deal, man. This is just such an ongoing problem. Then it says 3 days later, Plume sent this letter to Chelsea Bussey, who does not exist, saying he was experiencing significant ongoing gender dysphoria. The letter strongly recommended Chelsea for testicle removal, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Look at this. Look at the lies. Look at the lies in this entire letter. This is all it takes. A 22-minute phone call, $150, and you're going to have a letter filled with lies to keep the surgery machine going. This is what it's about, people. This is what it's always about. This is why we need to keep the conversation going. They need to be exposed for this nonsense. Then it says Gray followed up to learn why he had been diagnosed with gender dysphoria. Plume admitted they just used letter templates provided by the WPATH. That is insane. Hi, Chelsea. This is a care coordinator with Plume. I will page your provider on this to see what she says. I know we write letters based on WPATH templates, but I can ask your provider if it's necessary to have it, and if not, perhaps it could be removed. That's all it takes, people. Later, nurse practitioner confirmed that in order for the surgery to be paid for, the dysphoria diagnosis would need to remain. At the same time, the nurse appeared confused as to why Chelsea Bussey had requested testicle removal in the first place. Folks, another popular transgender telehealth service, Folks, or whatever they call it, also approves patients for sex change procedures even if they are not diagnosed with gender dysphoria, according to Walsh. This company, which provides letters authorizing surgeries for a nominal fee, goes on to admit that it's quite possible patients will receive a letter indicating a gender dysphoria diagnosis even though they really do not have dysphoria. Walsh noted, we reached out to Folks about this. A staff member confirmed that a diagnosis of gender dysphoria with the word diagnosis in scare quotes is a requirement for insurance purposes even if it doesn't apply. That is absolutely insane. It's all about getting the money from the insurance companies. That's all it's about. This is a scam, ladies and gentlemen. The trans movement is a scam. It's always been a scam, especially when it comes from the medical side of things. It is a scam. They all want to make as much money as possible while the fat is hot. And if they're pushing it this hard, that means they're making an ungodly amount of money, chopping up God knows how many kids, or adults even, not just kids, just adults and kids in general. They're chopping up people left and right to try to push this entire ideology and to make as much money as they can off of it, ladies and gentlemen. So this absolute psychotic behavior needs to be exposed, and I'm glad Matt Walsh is doing the work. It says, Ari Gruner, a licensed clinical worker, social worker who educates doctors on trans healthcare, openly admitted in a video that those seeking transgender surgeries can easily get letters of recommendation. At a recent training session for the Juniper Center, Gruner explained that she writes whatever letters her patients want because she's not a gatekeeper, Walsh said, adding that Gruner explains that insurance companies won't pay for these surgeries unless the patient is diagnosed with gender dysphoria. And that's it, guys. I mean, if you want to know more in depth, please go to the Daily Wire and check out the research that Matt Walsh has done. I'm not going to take all of it in this video. I've talked plenty about it for you guys to get the point, but they are absolutely coming for your kids, people. They're coming for your kids. They're coming for people who are mentally ill, essentially. They're coming for people who are falling for the fad. The only difference between this and what was known as like emos and goths back in the day is that those people were not convinced to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to chop off their own body parts just so they can feel better about themselves. It is absolutely insane what's going on, and we need to keep the conversation going about it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.